Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Latipa with Queen's Decor, your party one-stop shop. Now listen, you know how a lot of time we post videos on YouTube and we make it seem so easy? This is not going to be one of them videos. It's not. But let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and list all the information that you need in the description so you can be able to build yourself a beautiful nutcracker. This nutcracker design was fully inspired by Berg Bargain Bethany, and I'm also going to go ahead and tag her video because sis made it look so easy and she lied. Okay. Um, right here, I'm going to go ahead and give you my first tip. Save yourself a lot of time and a lot of hot glue by zip tying all three. The same order, just zip tie everything together and you'll be saving yourself a whole lot of time. The great thing about this poster board, and you're going to need two poster board. The great thing about the poster board is that it fits perfectly in between the two baskets, just like she said. So all I had to do was glue it on each side just to make sure it was snug enough. Because this leg was so damn wobbly, I had to get my girl Chanel to come and help me out real quick. And even with that, I end up changing my design, the legs at the end. But again, see how the basket is moving and doing all of that? Save yourself some time and just zip tie it. The next thing that was a hassle, this poster board. Tape is going to be your best friend. Go ahead and tape it on both sides. Again, you'll be saving yourself about, I think, 30 minutes here that we struggle with that. It kept falling, it kept getting back, it kept falling. And you see the leg popped off, the hot glue popped off the poster board, and my tape came in to save the day like a superhero. So I ended up using my tape and just taping it on. And this works great because this design is still in my showroom window up to the day. Using my tape, I went ahead and taped the side. Save yourself some hot glue. Tape the sides on both sides. And that's what we're doing here right now. I have to talk to y'all throughout this video. So when y'all getting into this, you can be ready because I wasn't ready. Okay. Now, after taping both sides, you're going to go ahead and just make sure it's secure. That's the goal here. Make sure it's secure. Make sure it's smooth. Make sure it's straight. Step back, check your work and all of that. Next, we're going to be making the arms. The arms was the easiest thing among everything to do. You're going to take one poster board, fold it in half, cut it in half, roll it up, add some hot glue. Using the hot glue, you're going to glue it on the sides of each of your nutcracker. Like I said, the arm was the simplest and easiest thing to do here. If you're wondering why the hell would I put myself through all of this to buy a nutcracker, have you ever looked up how much a 6-foot nutcracker costs? If you did, you would go through this too. Now for my nutcracker face needed to be brown. Here, we need a brown nutcracker. So in order to do that, I got the kitchen mats that you usually place in your drawers, and I overlay it over a black. And it worked perfectly. Okay, using the same poster board, I cut one poster board in half to create my hat. The hat again was the easiest thing to make as well. The whole face and up, it wasn't that bad. But that bottom and that wobble and that wobble, it had me. It almost took me out. It had me in a chokehold, just like this year had me in a chokehold. But now that we're done, I got so sick and tired of that leg, I kicked the leg right up. Let's add some trim on this arm because we needed this nutcracker to have some bling. After putting on both of your arms, you're going to go ahead and add a gold trim. Like I said, I needed my nutcracker to have some bling. But before we get to that, let's give this guy some ears. For the ears, for whatever reason, I could not find a mop pad. So I had to get a towel and double lay it to make it a little thick to get the ears. But save yourself and just get the mop pad. And I did the same thing for both ears and the trim, the white trim that you see in the front. Go ahead again and take one. Go ahead again and take one poster board and cut your little black trim to be able to get that. The little gold buckle that you see is a little, I think, 2x2 picture frame from Dollar Tree. All I had to do was just remove the glass from in it. For my eyes, I just end up using white and black paper. That's all I did for the face was white and black paper. It was here that my girl said, "Why does our Nutcracker look like he been drinking down the block?" And he did, but we gonna fix it up. And it just needed a simple switch in where I position the eye. Okay. And after we did that, he looked like he was sobering up a little bit. Okay. He looked like he was sobering up. Now go ahead and give this man some bling and add some gold trim around his arms. And then we're going to do the front. This was the simple aesthetic and the easy part of the job. Just adding some bling to it. Let's do the other arm. Now that we're done with the other arm, just using some gift bows, gift wrap bows. Yeah, we're gonna use that as our button. This was the simplest, easiest thing. Listen, I saw this Nutcracker the same day, and I said, "Ooh, I want to do it. It's gonna be real easy." She said it's gonna be real easy. Barking Bethany, I'm gonna tag you because you lied to me. But this was the focal point of our design. It was cheap. I think I paid about $35 total for all of the supplies. It was cheap. I wouldn't say it was easy to make. It was time consuming to make, but it was so cute and it really added to our mock-up. And if you're wondering why the hell is she trying to do this? So every year I do a holiday photo shoot. This is our stage design for this year, but every year I do a holiday photo shoot for families. And this nutcracker was placed on one of my square cylinders, and I added black to it, and that was all. Follow us for more.